What's up everyone, it's Lord Vapors with Dracomar. Now it's time for an episode of Super Mario Sunshine. Last time on Super Mario Sunshine, we owned some Piantas with some sick tech that I still remember because it was really sick. Unfortunately, my Pianta tech is not being investigated, despite the fact that it was really sick Pianta tech, where I beat the village the secret of the village underside in one shot without actually failing, which was really epic. And in this episode, we are going to be awakening Yoshi with this pineapple to go to a new area, the last area that we haven't gone to. Yes. And I have been working furiously on a lot of different projects at once. I've been working furiously on my reversing and driving and been getting better at it, but I really want to get my reversing like perfectly on point. I want to be able to reverse perfectly in a car, no excuses. I'm not taking any excuses for that anymore. I'm not having any more excuses for bad reversing. I'm going to get reversing done right. I've been working furiously on all characters in Street Fighter V, like all-out assaults. I've been working on cross-ups for a wide variety of characters, all their different movesets, their normals. In fact, I should do normals for all of them as well, so that I know, how they all work. And I'm going to be talking to this Pianta over here. Oh, please tell me this nightmare's over. It was very capable. Around noon, this Manta thing came and started spreading all this beautiful yellow and green slime everywhere. So this is the Phantom Manta, or Phantom Manta they call it. This thing can be a major pain in the butt. There is a there's a really good sunset along with a decent looking beach. I like how it's a particular deep blue and semi-purplish pink. It really has a good effect with the palm trees and the sand. They really know what they were doing, especially with the sunflowers and the contrast. It makes this level a work of art, as well as this beautiful green and yellow slime. Even the Phantom Manta is pretty beautiful, but the Phantom Manta is also a bit of a pain in the butt. Because the reason why the Phantom Manta is a pain in the butt is because every time you spray it, it splits. And do you see how big the Phantom Manta is? So yes, you have to spray each one of these and keep them divided until they reach a size where they can no longer divide anymore, and then that's when they finally dissolve. So the Phantom Manta likes to spread over a wide area. To spray the Phantom Manta a lot, to spray these other Phantom Mantas, mini Phantom Mantas, you want to press A and R at the same time. You're going to want to refill your water tank a lot in this mission. Yes, you're going to want to refill your water tank a lot. And you're going to... There is a way to try to corner the Phantom Manta, but number one, it's fun just to explore this level. Number two, it's difficult, because the second it starts dividing, it starts spreading. And trying to spray the water outright is difficult. It almost feels like it's not very good for your water, which it probably isn't. So I end up just resorting to spraying individually, normally. Now, at a certain point, as you can see here, the Phantom Mantas will start all coming after you. In this case, the mission becomes markedly easier in a way. It does become a little harder in some respects, as they are going to continuously try to damage you. But they no longer spread out. So all of the Phantom Mantas will be coming to where you are, where you can go and spray them. What else is there that's I may be planning on getting a better, new, relatively cheap capture card to record my other content on, you know, on the old systems and on the new systems where my capture card won't record, because it's just something I've been thinking about, because my current capture card only records things within a certain time frame. It does not record the real retro stuff or the new stuff. Anyway, with that, the Hotel Delfino will rise out of the ground. Yes. The Hotel Delfino has a really interesting styled sign. It's very, you know, the level design here is pretty phenomenal. And you even can see Peanut Park from here. It's a very good backdrop. They really knew about visual design. They really wanted to make a statement with Sirena Beach. I could tell that they wanted to make a statement with this level. Anyway, with the defeating of the Phantom Manta. Now, that level was a lot harder than it looks, and it's even harder before. I used to die to that level, like, multiple times, and it was frustrating. But I no longer do that. I now manage it correctly. Now we're going to, well, semi-correctly. There is a faster way to do it with mashing R and A repeatedly while your tank is full of water, but it's difficult. And there is some random number generated manipulation going on that makes it difficult to pull off. Though, like, I could do it, but it's not necessary. I don't feel it's necessary. I might do it in a challenge run, or like a really fast run of Phantom Manta if that is in demand enough. You can bounce off of these red boos faces. You spray these red floating boos in this level, and when you do that, they turn it into platforms, as you can clearly see. So you want to do that, and you also can see these boos that disguise themselves as blue coins, which is a fascinating form of disguise. And then we're going to go into this weird ghost boo's mouth at the top of these pink boos. And weirdly enough, somehow going into that ghost boo's mouth leads us into a parallel dimension where there is somehow jumping Marios on the wall. Not the usual thing you see, but jumping Marios. That does not seem to be a coincidence. Anyway, there's these pink flying stews that are pretty good looking, you know? They really set the style in this stage, as well as these bricks and the square melons. The square melons in this level are genius. I don't know why, it's just the square melons in this level, as well as the white sand. The white sand with the square melons is a genius combination for this level. The ice too, the ice with the melons, it's interesting contrast. These brick blocks, they look like they're part of the hotel. So it's like the hotel is growing melons with sand, white sand, and some of the melons are on ice. Then we walk on this weird wooden tinker toy that I don't know why it's there, but we spin jump onto this nice sand dune, looks like kind of like a pile of sugar cubes. And then I mess it up because I slide a little too far. I should have just spin jumped, you see. Because the spin jump, that's why you don't really want to hesitate, you don't really want in these levels, and you don't really want to act not confident. Because if you don't act confident, things will step all over you. This is particularly true of AI in Street Fighter V. If you, it's particularly Bison AI. If you don't constantly add the pressure on the AI and cross them up, if you don't repeatedly, confidently do that, the AI will walk all over you. Like, all over you. They will just keep walling you in until you die. So you don't want to allow the AI to do that to you. You want to keep the pressure on them, cross them up, you know, shoryuken them repeatedly, do whatever is necessary to constantly keep the pressure on them. And you have to beware of throws. You want to do this because, yeah, if you're not confident, they will just step all over you. And there's no, once they step on you, it's over. You don't want to let them get their shenanigans going. Yes. Now, interestingly enough, you do have to hesitate to some degree on this Tinker Toy block because you're actually fighting the game's physics engine. You're fighting like weird block physics when you're doing that. So yeah, you can stand these blocks, but only for a limited amount of time, just enough to get that spin jump, to get the shine sprite! The gleaming shine sprite! Anyway, with that, it's our 51st shine, and we will be going on to the next level, which is the Mysterious Hotel Delfino. Now, the Mysterious Hotel Delfino, is a treacherous level in several ways. This level is treacherous because this level's treacherous because you can get in a spot where you literally can't do anything until the stuff respawns, as you will see. And this level's treacherous because it's pretty confusing. This level, you could very well be in this level for a long time trying to figure out how to do it. Like, for real. I mean, the answer to this level, like, if you're new to this game, the answer to this level is, like, mind-bogglingly weird. Anyway, if you talk to this Pianta, you can't really talk to him in that state, but you know he doesn't have a pineapple. That's where this level starts. You know, there's a Yoshi over there that needs a pineapple. The only fruit he doesn't have is a pineapple. So if you spin jump up here, you get into their swimming pool. And this nuts. And then you go up to their painting. Their painting, of all places, and spray this goat. This is a very cleverly set up puzzle. Very elegant looking painting there. And even more convoluted. This is what one of the things that made this level great, some of this convolutedness of this game, is that you spray these panels with just the right length of time, and you can get those panels to open. And then spray these pink boos. And with that, you can get into the ceiling. You can either spray up into the ceiling or try to spin jump, but trying to spin jump pretty hard. Then you spray this panel, and you can even spray that portrait. Look at all the things in this game that you can unlock by spraying and stuff. Like, there is a lot of puzzles in this game that I think are underrated. Anyway, with that, you can ground pound on this crate, and in the crate is a pineapple. Yes. So, if you could see, that is a pretty convoluted, clever, like, designers really did a lot to make that interesting puzzle. And they really wanted to put it in a place where you wouldn't really normally look, except when you realize there's no other way to get the pineapple. Now, this is also a weird dynamic about this level. So then we're going to go into this Noki's bedroom and bounce on their bed. And then you use Yoshi to eat the booze. eat the booze. But here's the weird part. Then there's these places you can ground pound. And in this room, you literally cannot exit with Yoshi. You cannot. You are trapped. You are literally trapped. You can open this stuff up and get that coin, but you are literally trapped. So because of that, you literally have to get off the Yoshi and, like, I don't know, wait for it to respawn. So you can look at let's look a little more at this architecture in this. These very interesting toilet seats are like kind of swirled, and you can tell that there's this certain kind of glass that's very, it's this strange kind of like almost marbled glass, I'd say so far. Like, I don't know about, like, it's like a certain textured glass. I've seen it before that architects use when making buildings. This glass is useful for making style, like for style. Particularly, like it works with the level very well. Let's just say that. Because like a lot of thoughts are going through my head about this level, and I don't really. Anyway, we're gonna talk this Pianta. So we have all the fruit needs. Pineapple? Had some this morning. Oh no. Oh no, the pineapple is right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face. I need to grab the pineapple from you. And I managed. Just managed to seize the pineapple. Seize the pineapple. So yeah, we can't really do anything until the Yoshi respawns. We can look at these marvelously placed torches and interesting planter full of plants. Because I'm trying to describe how this architecture is. I'm trying to think about it because this architecture definitely exists, like the weird totem pole. And the way these buildings are structured, this is this tropical, like a Hawaiian vibe. Like this is like a Hawaiian Las Vegas casino. And here we can also burn our butt on the torches. And that's another thing you can see there is that fruit vanishes in water. So there's another dynamic. It works on melons, pineapples, and any kind of fruit. That's right. It works on any kind of fruit. All of the fruits vanish in water. Something you should know about this game. If you put a fruit in some water, it will dissolve instantaneously. And that is what it looks like when Yoshi runs out of juice. This is why in levels where Yoshi needs, so you're going to be on Yoshi for a long period of time, there's another level coming up much later. But there's a level where you literally have to replenish Yoshi's juice because you need Yoshi to open a specific entrance to a specific pipe on a specific island to a specific level that is very tormenting. Anyway, now we have bounced on their bed yet again and going through these rafters, and we can eat these ghosts that float around in these rafters. I don't know how these ghosts got up in the rafters, but they did. And you have to get rid of the ghosts in order to progress. You could also eat the ghosts, the normal ghosts, but it's these larger ghosts, the larger sleeping ones, that impede your progress. You can also get your Yoshi stuck on one of these boos, and you have to go all the way back again and won't be able to get on your Yoshi. And here is the Gleaming Shine Sprite. The Gleaming Shine Sprite. And you can even talk to this weird Pianta that's been guarding the Shine Sprite the whole time. No going in here without proper swimwear. We can't get the swimwear. There's no DLCs on this thing. Anyway, next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we are going to do some more stuff and hopefully not have as much trouble as Mysterious Hotel Delfino because that level can be pretty tormenting. See you guys there.